Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wrestling Tracks.
Hello, everybody. We are live around the world here in Dallas, Texas, and around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, come on in. Jonathan May.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hang on a second, ladies and gentlemen. John's supposed to answer the doggone phone. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see where our host is. Hang on a second. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he'll join us when he can or if he can, and we'll have a great time. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, we took a break for Survivor Series week. Hang on a second. We're going to call John back. 1 second here. We got to take the problems all over the place. Hang on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan May in the house. I hope.
Man, did you try calling me like 2 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Because I got a voicemail. My phone never rang.
In fact, like a second ago, in fact.
Like, I got a fucking voicemail, and my phone legitimately never rang.
You get that taken care of, ladies and gentlemen. But meanwhile, we took a break last night, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna get back on it. The goal here is to do every Survivor Series pay-per-view until this year's Survivor Series. So, 2002, ladies and gentlemen. Survivor Series 2002. A night of betrayal and carnage. Let me tell you what I mean. At the time, Brock Lesnar was your reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world, and he would take on the impossible task of the Big Show. And we'll get to all that later. I'm just laying it down for you. And, of course, the first ever Elimination Chamber. So check this out. We'll go back in time here. Get this card set up. The Survivor Series. Hang on a second. 2002, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, this coming Monday, Doug Ward will be in the house. You don't want to miss that. Jonathan May, Doug Ward, have a good time. You can send your questions right now, in fact, at wrestlingtracks@gmail.com. wrestlingtracks@gmail.com. We'll hopefully read them live on the air. So go ahead and send your questions at this time, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have it ready for you. Survivor Series, Jonathan May, 2002. Check this out. And that's on the card. It was very interesting, dude. And I can pull this up right here. All right, check this out, John. You're still with us. Check this out. There you go. Okay. Lance Storm and William Regal defeat the Hurricane and Goldust.
Now, wasn't that match for the tag titles?
Yes, it was. Like you be serious for a minute. That was for the tag titles. Lance Storm, William Regal defeated Goldust and the Hurricane. Now, what's up with that?
I mean, you have four of the greatest, probably four of the greatest guys in the business. You know, I wouldn't put them in my top 10, but they would definitely be in my top 30 or 40, I suppose. You know, William Regal's in my top 10. And the Hurricane probably be my top 15. You know, you got four of the greatest guys. All in all, Hurricane and Goldust as a team was great. I think when Goldust and Hurricane were together, it might have been Booker T and Goldust. But when Goldust got electrocuted, you know, when he was going through that electrocution phase or whatever, that was probably the greatest fucking thing of Goldust's career.
Hey, I heard on the street, I heard that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, you know.
But nonetheless, it happened, and, you know.
Everybody's saying that, you know, ladies and gentlemen, also today's the anniversary of the Montreal Screwjob.
Yeah.
And I was reading something, you know, back when, you know, I'll get back to that match in a second. You know, you said that wasn't supposed to happen from what you heard. And everybody's saying the Montreal Screwjob was a work. It wasn't a work. I don't know personally, but just watching it and reading what I figured out and shit, I just think, you know, when Vince said Bret screwed Bret, I believe it.
Yeah.
Boys and gentlemen, that's back in time. That's ancient history. You know, whatever. Today's day is today is 2017. We're reviewing Survivor Series 2002. You just said Lance Storm and William Regal captured the tag team titles from Hurricane and Goldust. You know, one hell of a match. And, you know, next match, ladies and gentlemen.
The Dudley Boys, Bubba and Spike at the time, defeated Jeff Hardy and 3-Minute Warning, Rosie and Jamal and Rico. Rosie, Jamal, and Rico. The good old-fashioned tables match.
I think in this time, I'm pretty sure Devon was Reverend Devon with Deacon Batista. I'm pretty sure. But, or Devon was back down in WW training, maybe. But, nonetheless, Bubba and Spike, you know, I love Spike Dudley. That's like the most underrated Dudley boy. Because you got Bubba, Devon, Big Dick Dudley, and Spike Dudley. Spike Dudley is probably the most underrated Dudley boy, Dudley brother. But I'm not going to lie. I remember this match because I was pissed off. Because I love 3-Minute Warning. You know, rest their souls because they're both departed. But, you know, I love 3-Minute Warning. Especially when they broke up Billy and Chuck's wedding. Like, we actually got to saw the actual debut of them. They're fucking two amazing guys. Rest their souls. Probably one of the greatest tag teams that will never be forgotten, in my opinion. Because they were like the true, like, definition of a monster tag team. And just because, you know, it could have been 1 minute, 2 minutes, but you said 3 minutes and you were fucked. Well, generally fucked. And Eric Bischoff was the mastermind behind 3-Minute Warning, and it's fucking great. You know, I want to steal a little quote from Eric Bischoff, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll get to the next match. Controversy creates cash.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Also, she ain't the lady to mess with, man. I'll tell her in a minute. Billy Kidman defeated Jamie Noble to win the Cruiserweight Championship of the world.
You know, not this Cruiserweight division, the old Cruiserweight division. You know, like when Hornswoggle was the last Cruiserweight champion ever. You know, not even that. I guess back in the Ruthless Aggression era that we were growing up in. Billy Kidman, no. I hate to no. Yes, maybe. The 3 top greatest Cruiserweight champions of the Ruthless Aggression era. I'm going to get heat for this. I know it. I'm sorry, but I don't give a shit either. This is my opinions. Number 1, Billy Kidman. I love Billy Kidman. I'm a huge fan of Billy Kidman. Number 2 is Jamie Noble. I don't care what anybody says. Jamie Noble was one hell of a wrestler before he had to retire. One of the greatest wrestlers. And, of course, Matt Hardy. Well, John, what about Tajiri, Rey Mysterio? Yeah, they're good. But, Billy Kidman was on his fucking A game. But, that's then, this is now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to our next match.
Yeah, we got to keep moving, y'all. Victoria defeated Trish Stratus in a hardcore match for the WWE Women's Championship.
Victoria, again, I love Trish, and I love Victoria. Victoria was like the beginning of the psychotic bitch phase in WWE. Then we had the likes of fucking Jazz and Mickie James and Karma and all that shit. Love Victoria, love Trish. They always put on good matches with one another. Ladies and gentlemen, the next match.
Okay. Now I got this one right here. The Big Show defeated Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. Now hold on, wait a second. Wait a second. So here's what happened. It's 2002. The Big Show. Questions running everywhere. Can Brock Lesnar retain the title and beat the Big Show? Can he suplex the Big Show? Can he L5 the Big Show? Logically, the answer would be hell to the no. Hell no. Thank you, Bishop Bullwinkle. Hell no to the no. It's not going to happen. So, eventually, Brock Lesnar is suplexing. He's L5ing. It's going to be awesome. Broken ribs, by the way. And all of a sudden, Paul Heyman pulls the referee out the ring. It gets this 3 count. Oh, my God. What happened? The Big Show. Thanks to Brock Lesnar. Thanks to Paul Heyman. Everybody's favorite slime ball, Paul Heyman. But we got to love Paul. Paul Heyman's lovable but hateable at the same time. Thanks to Paul Heyman, was your WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world.
I remember that day clearly. Because we also want to see where Paul Heyman aligned himself with the Big Show. Fast forward a few years later, ladies and gentlemen, when Rob Van Dam was the ECW champion, ECW revamped. And I think it was on Tuesday night, because ECW came on Tuesday night, and I'm pretty sure it was a TV taping, or it was live or whatever. But, it was Big Show versus RVD in an Extreme Rules match. RVD going up to the top. 5-star frog splash. It's over. 1, 2. Paul Heyman pulls the referee out the ring. And Heyman's like, what the fuck? RVD's Hank. And RVD's like, what the fuck are you doing, Paul? Then out of nowhere, choke slam. 1, 2, 3.
Actually, what happened was the referee got knocked out. See, that's the problem. Referees always in the doggone way. That's why they get knocked out so much, because she's in the damn way. But then that's a different story. The referee got knocked out. We need a referee. Paul Heyman, just like at One Night Stand 2006. Just the 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, you ain't getting the 3. 1, 2. We're gonna stop right there. What the hell, Paul? Big Show chokeslams them. New ECW World Champion, the Big Show. Ladies and gentlemen, the Los Guerreros. God bless your soul, Eddie Guerrero. Which, by the way, Eddie Guerrero moved into heaven November 13th. That's coming up, the anniversary of his passing. Him moving into heaven. One of the greatest technical wrestlers of all time. Latino Heat. Eddie Guerrero and his nephew Chavo defeated Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle. And they defeated, the Los Guerreros defeated Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle, Edge, and Rey Mysterio in a triple threat tag team elimination match for the tag team titles.
Okay, I heard you say the Los Guerreros, say Edge, Rey Mysterio, and Kurt Angle. But I don't know that other name you said.
Well, that dude, yeah.
I'm
kidding.
I know we got a show to do. I'm kidding. I have my opinions about Benoit, but Los Guerreros. I remember this match too. I don't want to get off topic any more than I have to. But, I hate when people say, Eddie and Chavo are uncle and nephew. If y'all honestly do your research and look at the family tree, they're actually brothers.
Actually, they are nephew.
No, they're actually honestly brothers.
All right, let's look at
I don't care what the internet says, the family tree. Even Vicky fucking told me they were actually brothers.
Let's see here. All right, in my hand is I'm looking at the Guerrero family right now. Guerrero family tree right now. The first, we're gonna go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a history lesson right here, ladies and gentlemen. So be like history. This is for you. Gloria Guerrero and Herlinda Lanes. They gave birth to Maria Guerrero, Chavo Sr., Mondo, Hector, Linda Guerrero. That's the first generation. Say it. No, Eddie's in that first generation too. It's just a lot of kids in that first generation. But ladies and gentlemen, go Wikipedia, look it up. Boom. Anyway, we're gonna keep moving. Gotta keep moving. So, the main event, the impossible. People thought it wouldn't happen. No way, ain't gonna happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Hall of Fame. This dude's done it all. A Triple Crown champion. He's done it all. Shawn Michaels defeated Chris Jericho, Rob Van Dam, Triple H, Kane, and the five-time, well, not six-time now, then a five-time world champion, Booker T, sucker.
First elimination chamber ever. Triple H walked in champion, honestly. I'm happy Shawn. I was happy Shawn won. But now that I look at it, you have your champion walk in your greatest. I'm liking a lot of heat when I say this. Probably the greatest world champion that's in the business still today. You have him walk into the first ever elimination chamber. And you don't have enough faith in him to let him walk out as champion. What in the fuck was Vince thinking? It was back and forth, and I honestly know that they fought their hardest and whatever. But if I could rewrite that match, I would have Triple H walk out as champion. I would have Triple H and Shawn Michaels in the last two, like they were, I believe. But I would just, I would rewrite the finish a little different.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to fast forward to this year, but now there's been some changes. First of all, congratulations are in order to the Raw Tag Team Champions, The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, as well as the brand spanking new WWE Heavyweight Champion of the World, AJ Styles. Wait a minute, hold up, wait a second. The Atlanta Morning News, the lady from the Atlanta News, she had the nerve a while ago. AJ Styles was on the show, and she said the guy from Atlanta, the guy, talk about AJ Styles. I'm like, really? You mean the world champion AJ Styles? Nonetheless, that's a different story. The WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal, the incredible AJ Styles. Congratulations to you, sir. But now you got to defend, you got to challenge the beast, Brock Lesnar.
I hate interrupting you, and I'm so sorry. But I was reading like an hour or two before you called me. Like I was checking my news sites and newsletters and forums and all that shit. Sports Illustrated covered an article with or not an article for the magazine, but like they just interviewed Paul Heyman. And Dave Meltzer even reported it. And I think Brian Alvarez did, but I'm not sure because I haven't read none of Brian's stuff today. But Paul Heyman actually went to Vince himself and asked Vince to push AJ to win the title. So he wants AJ to face Brock Lesnar because he thinks AJ versus Brock would draw a lot more money than Brock and Jinder Mahal.
Oh, of course it will. You don't want Jinder Mahal winning.
And I believe it. Honestly, I like Jinder. He's a good wrestler and all that shit. And he even took to Instagram that he's not injured, but he's got a shoulder injury. I don't know how severe it is. But Jinder versus Brock is not very, oh my God, I want to be glued to my seat. It would be a fucking murder. You know, it will look like a fucking Motel 6 murder. But you got AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. Two of the greatest competitors in the business.
Yes, sir. We also got Team SmackDown. Shane O'Mac. By the way, this is Man's fourth Survivor Series. His first one, of course, 2001. That's interesting. Team Shane McMahon. Team SmackDown. Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the guy I like to hate, John Cena, versus Team Raw. And that will be Kurt Angle, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Jason Jordan, and the Olympic gold freaking medalist who won freaking broken neck, Kurt freaking mother-loving Angle. The Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, The Miz.
So it is confirmed that Cena is the last member of Team SmackDown. Like WWE already confirmed it.
Yeah.
Well, there goes that pay-per-view.
The Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, versus the United States Champion, Baron Corbin. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a second. I'm not getting who the United States Champion is here. I'm assuming Baron Corbin, because they're not saying. It just said the United States Champion.
They're not going to say nothing because, remember, next Tuesday it's Baron Corbin versus Sin Cara for the United States Championship.
Gotcha. Well,
and it's also Natalya versus the Queen of Hearts. Or Natalya versus Charlotte Flair, excuse me.
Well, whoever will be the United States Champion will face the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, The Miz, on Survivor Series. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to. We got so many cards. We don't have time to go through all this. There's so many stuff on there. Check it out. By the way, happy birthday, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot who birthday it was. My birthday was yesterday. I know some of us had a birthday. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the party of Jericho. Party on, man.
Happy birthday, man. And what a birthday gift. Well, belated birthday gift, but gift nonetheless. He will take on Kenny Omega next year, January 4th, 2018, in Tokyo at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 12. Check that out. Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho. Lionheart is in the house. It's going to be awesome. And maybe one day down the streets of glory, we'll see Chris Jericho back home in WWE. That'll be a different time, different place. We'll see. Monday, right after Raw. Now, unfortunately, this is going to Raw goes off the air at 10:05. This is going to be at 10 o'clock. So this Raw might be on the air around this time, but it's going to be worth it. Trust me. Doug Ward of Awesome Wrestling Entertainment will be in the house, and John May is going to host. It's going to be a great time. Send your questions, WrestlingTrack@gmail.com, and it's going to be awesome. Just put it like that.
Guys, you're not going to want to miss it. Doug has a lot he wants to get off his chest.
Yes, sir. I got problems all over the place. And, of course, our anniversary, November 22nd. That's like the Raw after Survivor Series, right after Raw in Houston, Texas. Join us right here. Our 5th anniversary. John May's going to be in the house. Might have a 2-hour show. Who knows? It's going to be awesome. I don't know the exact time I want to do that, but we're going to get together and get a nice time. It's going to be awesome. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's all I got. What about you, John?
I got nothing because I'm just too tired to think right now. We come back Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. If Steve wants to do it, I'll read up on my news, get pissed off nice and easy for y'all, and Sunday I'll go on a rant.
Yes, sir. We're going to take a break from Survivor Series week. We're going to leave it at 2002. We're going to come back after, I say Tuesday, 2003, The Fall from Grace. It's going to be really interesting. Don't miss that. But this month, we're going to take a break for a while. Come back Monday, John May, Doug Ward. It's going to be cool. Lee Houston, Jonathan May. Good night, everybody.
Has this ever happened to you? You put some money in a savings account with a great rate, but that promotional savings rate came crashing down. You deserve better. Take just 5 minutes and open a Capital One savings account online. You'll get one of the nation's best rates that's not a promotional rate. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet?
For consumers only. Offered by Capital One N.A. member FDIC. Copyright 2017.